crispy. Welcome back.
Welcome back, vlog.
We're back with another video. We're back with another Cook With Us video, which we haven't done in quite some time.
Whip it in the kitchen. Y'all know you missed this. Up in the kitchen. Your face.
Okay. Yeah, so we're doing a Cook With Us video, which we haven't done in a while. And in honor of our recent trip to New Orleans.
We making some beignets, y'all. Some
Make some
beignets.
beignets.
I'm so excited to Sante. I hope they taste like they do.
And if you haven't already, go ahead and watch that New Orleans vlog.
Yes,
All right. It was
last
lit.
week's video.
So much fun. We're
Really
definitely going
tea.
back.
I enjoyed myself. I tried my first beignet and I'm addicted. Addicted.
So we got this when we was in New Orleans.
Wow.
I don't know why in my brain I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Like I see this in the grocery store. If this is not at your local grocery store, meaning if you don't live in New Orleans, you can always order it online and have it shipped to you.
Always. That's always an option.
All right, everybody, let's get started. So these are the ingredients that you're gonna use. Okay, I don't really need to name them off because the ingredients are on the back of the box, as well as the instructions. But do know you'll need the mix, powdered sugar, some flour, some oil. You are going to fill up a skillet with oil about, on the box I believe it said 2 inches. But yeah, go ahead and pour that oil in there and go ahead and set it to 370. You want that oil to get real hot, and you gonna know it's getting hot because you're gonna smell the oil. And then you can go ahead and begin pouring the mix inside of the bowl. It was 2 cups, I believe. Pour that whole in there. And then 7 ounces of water. Pour that whole in there. And stir it on up. And as you're stirring it up, you're gonna notice it's gonna get a very doughy consistency. That is what you want. And then we used our lovely cutting board here, and that's what we're gonna roll our dough out on. It was the biggest one we have. Kind of wish we had one that was longer, but it did the job. So make sure it's well covered in flour. Cover your rolling pin in flour and roll the dough out. So this is our first time making beignets, so it was kind of a, trial and error, even with following the instructions on the box. So, don't be too, harsh on yourself if you're making this for your first time, okay? If you see that the dough is sticking to to the rolling pin, then all you gotta do is just add a little extra flour like you saw Grace do. Okay, now it's time to cut them off. So we basically just eyeballed it. Honestly, we were trying to remember how the guy was cutting it in the window. If you watched our vlog, you'll see, we recorded them actually making the beignets. We also realized that we may have made the dough a little too thin, and you'll see why later. But yeah, you're just gonna, cut it into squares and start breaking them apart or separating them. And by this time, your oil should definitely be hot enough. And then let the hot oil do its thing. I'm gonna fry the bread till it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Yeah, we're low-key struggling to flip them, hence the 2 instruments or utensils, whatever, to flip them. So this is the first batch. Not not too bad, right? And then we just pretty much doused them in powdered sugar. But we just noticed that they were really thin. Like the ones that we had in New Orleans obviously were much thicker. So that's when we realized we may have made the dough just a tad bit thin. But hey, like I said, trial and error. And now look at this batch. So I said, why don't we make the dough thicker, you know? Maybe put two of them together or roll it up, ball it up. And yes, it looks more like biscuits, but I'm telling you, they still taste fire, okay? Look at them. They look beautiful. And they taste delicious. Well, that's how you make some New Orleans beignets.
Beignets, baby.
From Cafe Du Monde.
From Cafe Du Monde, baby.
You didn't even know you need that many ingredients.
You really did. It's honestly super simple.
Yeah.
So I definitely say it's worth making for sure. And they were delicious.
So you already know, tune in a couple of more weeks to see a new video from us. And don't forget to
like,
comment,
and subscribe. Bye.